Hello everyone, my name is Wong and I am a photographer. Today we are going to talk about photo editing. But this is not a tutorial video. Instead, I am here to blow your mind. Well, not really. I am actually going to talk to you about the mindset specifically. Having the right mindset is more important than editing techniques because it lays the foundation of your editing approach. So here are my 5 mindsets for photo retouching. Number 1, edit what's necessary. Oftentimes people learn a new trick and then they think it is necessary to add that new trick for every single photo that they edit. Some people just get into a routine. They apply a certain amount of adjustment layers just because they saw it once from some photographer on YouTube. But that shouldn't be the case. You should edit your photos to your desired result, not by following some kind of specific formula for every single photo. I mean, that's just like using a same recipe for grilling a steak and baking a cake. It's not gonna work. Number 2, back to the future. If you're editing non-destructively, meaning you're using adjustment layers or masks, then nothing is set in stone. You can always go back in time to change things. You don't have to get it right on the first try. I mean, after all, we're not perfect, we're only human. So you can always go back and make incremental changes as you need to, and go back to different layers and adjust them if you have to. Don't think of editing as a chronological process. Think of it more like writing a book, as in you can have multiple drafts and you can always go back to improve on it. Number 3, what are you trying to say? While a photo doesn't have to tell a story, it should still try to convey some sort of meaning. Of course, a lot of that can be done in the shooting process, but there are still many things you can do in the post-processing step to accomplish that. Whether it is through cropping or using contrast, you can shift the attentions of the viewer by highlighting what you think is important in the photo. You can actually make those parts of the image brighter or even make them more vibrant with color. Number 4, viewer consumption. You should also think about how are people consuming your content. Are they looking at your work on a social media platform, on your website, or on a billboard? Different type of media require different type of editing. Try putting yourself in the viewer's perspective when creating, so then your photos can reach their full potential. Number 5, stay in school. One of the most important lessons that I've learned in the last 20 years of retouching is to keep on learning. There's no limit on how much you can learn and the different ways you can improve on your photos, especially since technology and technique are constantly improving and changing. So don't ever think you're done with learning. Always try to find new ways to improve your photos. That's it. Those are the 5 mindsets you should have when editing your photos. I always keep them in mind and I can see how much I have improved throughout the years. I can even go back to my old photos and edit them with the new things that I have learned along the way. In fact, that is exactly what I've been doing with all the extra time that I have at home. And I'm surprised to see how I edit my photo now compared to 5 years ago. Boom! Another YouTube video done. Easy peasy. Anyway, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. And if you also want to be part of my awesome community, follow me on Discord. Alright, have fun editing, and I'll see y'all next time.